Oh wow, Mutt, can't believe I'd come back here. Oh dear. Hopefully they don't recognise me because this is the executioner. But apparently there's something going on over here.
Anyone? No!
But yeah, I've got to talk to the executioner. Hopefully it's about her and it's not something else, otherwise we got serious problems, dude.
Do you know there's a girl crying on your doorstep?
I executed her husband.
What? You killed him?
No, not like that. It was done lawfully. She knew he had it coming.
So then, why...
Folk would like to drive her out of town. She has no one here. For a while I thought I could take care of her, but it wasn't to be.
Why?
Do you really have to ask? I can't even go to the tavern for company, and no one would sup their ale with me. And when I die, they'll probably push me into a hole with a stick so as not to touch my corpse.
Is it really that bad?
I'm not complaining, mind. It's a well-paid job, if you don't mind being a pariah. They might look sideways at you, too, just for talking to me.
And that's what she's afraid of?
Exactly.
Doesn't that crying girl have any kin?
None she knows of, poor lass. You could help her, though, if you wanted.
Me? How?
Elishka has no family, but her husband might still have some kin. Nobody will talk to me, but you could find out more.
Why do you want to find her family anyway? Don't you want her to stay here?
I do. She's a splendid woman, but I'd never want to keep her here against her will. The life I lead isn't for everyone.
What would she have to put up with if she stayed with you?
A lot, I can't deny. Most of the town folk wouldn't give her the time of day, at least not in public. If we had children, it would be even worse for them.
That doesn't sound like a very happy life.
It's not all bad. It's a well-paid job and even respected in a way. And when someone needs a bone set, all of a sudden they forget your reputation.
How can I find out if there's any family?
Try asking Elishka herself. She knows a thing or two about them. But in the end, you'll still have to go and find out something from the bailiff, or from the records at the rat house.
Fair enough.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
My thanks, if only for the thought.
Well, I thought I'd be coming back here. Not that I particularly want to, like. Come on, dog. Not you. My dog. He's not my dog. He used to belong to the butcher.
Anyone?
Why am I talking to you? You're not my dog.
Herman sent me.
What a way to end up.
Don't despair. It could be a lot worse.
Only death could be worse, and I'm not far from it.
Can I ask about your family?
What do you want to know?
Don't you have any kin left? Someone who'd take you in?
No. They all died of the plague. And then I ended up with that man of mine. I always knew he'd get strung up one day.
Didn't your husband have any kin?
Maybe. He mentioned some, but we never went to see them.
Is that all you know?
Yes. But if they're anything like my old man, the bailiff and his catchpolls will know about them.
Ah, so that's why we've got to go to the bailiff. Fair enough.
That's all I need.
Right, come on, dog. Let's go and have a chat with the bailiff. Ooh, looks like we just might have enough time to talk to the bailiff then.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Do you know Elishka? The wife of the man who was hanged recently?
The one that's with the executioner now.
That's her.
Life can be cruel sometimes.
Right. And do you know if she has kinfolk somewhere around?
How should I know? Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
Charming.
If Elishka stays with the executioner, it'll end up being your problem anyway.
Christ, oh, all right then. Tell the scribe.
Where can I find him?
He's suffering with some ailment, so no doubt he'll be lying in his chambers above his study, on the top floor of the rat house. Take care now.
Okay. Top floor. Presumably all the way up here then. Ah, there he is. I think.
God save you.
I'd like to ask if...
This knee of mine hurts like hell.
I'd like to ask...
Young man, there's always someone who wants to ask something. What do you need?
I wondered if you could take a look in your books for me, and,
Books? God above, am I to shuffle around here with my knees the way they are?
Oh dear lord.
The bailiff sent me.
That's another matter then. What do you need, friend?
Is it possible to find out from the records where someone lives?
You think we keep records of every serf? For Christ's sake, they breed like rabbits.
But I thought that in the rat house, though, in the books...
Boy, the books are for recording pacts, undertakings, punishments, property rights, and so forth. In other words, important things. We don't keep records of serfs.
Elishka won't be happy about that.
Elishka? You don't mean the one who married into the Mishek family?
Yes. Yes, you know her.
Why wouldn't I? I used to play dice with old Mishek years ago. He had a son, a nice, polite lad. How is he?
You know, he's quite tied up these days.
Well, if you see him, tell him to swing by.
And where are the Mishaks living now?
A stone's throw from Rate by the small fish pond.
Thanks.
See you later.
Maybe so. Right. By the fish pond. Where the heck's the fish pond? I don't know. Ah, right, so I wonder if this is who we need to talk to.
Push off, you beggar.
What?
Go to hell.
Not very polite. Anybody else around? Pretty sure this is where we needed to go. It's... Mind you, it is late at night, to be fair. As it said, he said down by the pond, so I think it's here. It's got to be this place here. So I think it's because it's late, Doug. I think we'll have to come back in the morning. Yeah, we'll come back in the morning, dude. Aha! Second time lucky, maybe.
Is there a fire? No. Well, bugger off then.
That definitely was not polite.
Good morning.
Oh, thank goodness. At least you seem cheerful enough.
I've got information about your daughter-in-law. Elishka's fine, only she needs...
Never heard of her. Get lost.
Oh, hey, what?
She's your nearest kin. Elishka's part of your family, and she really needs you...
I won't help anyone.
Well, that explains the old man as well.
I could make it worth your while.
Really? And what is it you want?
Your son's widow needs help. She has nowhere to go.
What do I care about some useless girl?
Oh, truth. Stuff this for a game of marbles.
Oh, to hell with it then.
Well, this just doesn't make sense. I mean... Must be somebody else. Ah, there you are. Been looking for you. Okay, you're not being talkative. Nope, can't talk to you still. Maybe I'm gonna have to go back to the in-laws then after all. Why do I feel like bribery is going to be the only option here?
What do you want?
You know what I want.
I could make it worth your while.
Really? And what is it you want?
Your son's widow needs help. She has nowhere to go.
What do I care about some useless girl?
She could help you with the farm. She definitely knows how to take care of things.
A bit of help would come in handy. Send her here, then. But don't let her think she'll be taking it easy. She'll have her work cut out.
That sounds quite...
And if I hear a peep out of her, I'll take a stick to her back.
Fine salvation this is.
Okay, so, well, I guess we found a home, but I don't like this at all, dog. Don't like this at all. Oh wow, didn't realise there was 3 dogs. You just keep them occupied, will you, while I go and have a chat with this executioner. Pretty sure that was a bad idea going there.
Ilishka's looking better.
She is, but she's not happy. God sent the poor girl great trials.
Indeed.
Did you know her whole family was wiped out by the plague? She was barely 12.
Losing your family isn't easy.
Ah, sorry, I wasn't thinking. So, did you find out anything about that kin of hers?
Yeah.
I have. I tracked them down. They say they'd take her in, but I'm not sure she'd do well there.
Leave that to her. I just hope she'll be better off than now.
This is a bad idea, you know, but it's a bad idea. I can tell it's a bad idea. I get the feeling it's a bad idea, so it's going to be a bad idea.
God's blessings.
No, think about that.
You're not crying now?
I'm not. I've wept enough for a lifetime.
It's a bit of a change since my last visit.
I haven't had much luck in my life, but I've always worked things out in the end. Tears are no help to anything.
That's true.
So, did you find out something about them?
I did. I found your husband's father and mother, and they're willing to take you in.
But...
They're not very nice people, Ilishka. They'd probably work you to the bone, but you would get fed.
Life is never easy. But at least I'd have a family.
You're right. I'll have another talk with Herman.
Good luck, then.
I don't think luck's got anything to do with it. This is a bad idea.
I've heard the way you talk about her, and would you like Ilishka to stay?
You know, Hal, she was always the sweetest girl. When she came with her family to Ratai, still single, she was a sight to behold. And it might surprise you, but she even had a word or two for me now and again. It grieved me when she married that wastrel. It was a foolish idea, but I always thought maybe she and I could... Well, fate likes a good laugh. Now I've strung up her old man. I have her under my roof. After all the years I was thinking of her. I don't want her to leave, but I don't want her to be unhappy here either.
Training, that's a thought. It's okay. This little dog's been getting plenty of training as it is, dude. I think. You're not doing too bad, you know. Yeah.
Have you made your mind up?
I can't decide. I don't know Mishik's kin at all, but at least I'd have a family.
Herman could give you a family too.
He's a decent, upright fellow. I've met none better, and that's the honest truth. But he's an executioner.
And what's the problem? That the other women won't chat with you down at the creek? Did that sort of gossip ever interest you anyway? He's a fine man, isn't he? He's willing to take care of you, and he has the means to do it. And he wants you. He's so sick with love for you, he can't even sleep.
But did he really say that?
He told me he's been in love with you for years. He said he always thought you were the sweetest girl in Rattay.
It's true. We used to meet now and again and exchange a few words. Well, he always treated me nicely. By all that's holy, you're right. I'll stay here. Take care. Herman,
Yes?
can I stay here with you?
You mean for good?
If you don't want me to.
You can! By God, you can! You've made me the happiest man in the world.
I guess that went well. Guess he'll be probably about as happy as those little pigs playing in the mud then. Right. You know, I've been putting this off too long. I think we need to go back to Sasau and try and sort this problem out for the bus. Otherwise, I might be coming back here more often than I thought. Well, probably once more. Come on, Doug, let's get moving. Come on then, Doug. I have got an idea. I remember there was a guy we saw at the infirmary up at the monastery. Now he was saying he knows what goes on in this place. I'm sure he said something like that. So I think we should have a little chat with him. See what he knows. See if he knows about these crimps. We need to find out who's doing the hiring around here. I'm assuming he's still here. I've been gone that long. I don't remember what he was called. Yeah. Yeah, it was this guy here, Thomas, wasn't it?
Aha, it's you.
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh? Good luck then.
Aha, so the church. Well, the place, blimey. Never have thought of that. Oh, how's he doing now? Did our comfrey work on him?
You saved me. You've no idea what you've done for me. Oh God, thank you.
I didn't do that much.
You did more than anyone else here. I'm sorry, I've got no money to repay you, but I can tell you a secret. How workers like me keep up back-breaking labour day after day.
Well, that was nice to know. Right, well. Oh, just get pushed. Right, I tell you what, Dougie. We need to kind of blend in. I can't go wandering around dressed up like this. Yeah. We need to blend in. We need to look the part, and then we're going to go and pay these people a visit. So we need some clothes, I think. Then we'll pay these people a visit. Right then. Since I got all this gear off a bandit, I think that should do. I think I should blend in a bit more. But of course, you two, you're gonna have to stay here. There's no way I can take you along. If they see you, they're gonna like put 2 and 2 together and figure out what's going on, I think. Exactly. So you two stay here, and I'm gonna head over to the church. If I don't come back, well, it hasn't gone to plan. So hopefully I'll see you again then. Bye. You know, don't look too disappointed. I'm not sure if I'm too early, but I think we'll hang around here. Yeah, I'll hang around here for a while. Yeah, I know. Who knows what we're going to be doing. Right. Fingers crossed.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
What?
I have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
Who's Pius, and why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
This could be tricky.
How would I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal? He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk, then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
Where better? There's more wine there than in the royal cellars, and I doubt he's suddenly stopped drinking.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Murder someone in a monastery? Have you gone mad?
Murder's a sin as it is. Doesn't really matter where you do it.
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling blood on hallowed ground.
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him off where it's less sacred. I don't give a damn where you do it, just as long as he ends up dead.
And do you have any other test?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything. And this is the toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
Well, guess we'll just have to do it then, really.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? God be with you.
E. Who cares? Very hard luck. If I can find out how to do it, I'm more interested in doing it that way. Practice makes perfect. I think. Ah! Fiddly D. There it is, there. Aha! See? Practice makes perfect. Right then. Well, I wonder. Well, I think he was saying that there's possibly someone staying at the inn. I mean, we're at the church. Yeah, I think I'll tell Sir Radzig once we've done what we've done, to be honest. We need to get over to the inn. See if we can persuade him to let us, you know, win them into the monastery instead of him, I suspect. Right, guess I better head over there then. Sign of anybody here that I don't recognize already. Suspect because it's too late they might have gone to bed already. Here you are. I'll see if I can catch them tomorrow then. Craig, I can't believe I had to wait this long. It's nearly plumbing lunchtime. I've been up all morning. But I think this is who we're looking for.
God save you.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Could we speak in private? I have some issues with the monastery.
Really? Well, I'd love to talk about it, but we won't have privacy as long as Manfred here has his head permanently stuck up my arse. Get rid of him for me, please. Goodbye.
So he's got a guardian, shall we say.
God be with you.
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in the slightest, that rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it, why not have a little game? I'll see you later.
Right, tell you what. Since you don't know about... Oh, I can only have one of them.
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
Probably not. Ooh, it's ages since I've played this. Is that what I think it is? Yes. Well, that's not too bad. Oh!
No point in pushing it.
Yeah, indeed. Oh! Almost. Almost.
Damn. I've had enough.
And you said you wouldn't drink today.
Silence. I'm going to sleep. Here's a few coins. Have fun. Tomorrow, we're going to the monastery. Is that clear?
Couldn't you give me more? This isn't even enough for a toothless whore.
It's enough for beer. Good night.
You've had a few too many then, mate, haven't you?
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your fief.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Well, personally I thought he'd have strung you up like, but never mind.
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed? What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
Ah, there's an idea.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. But that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed? What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
Just a feeling of deja vu there.
That's all then.
Take care.
So I know what needs to be done then. Except we don't want anybody seeing us doing it. And I know they were in here because they were asleep. They were asleep till blooming lunchtime. Right, so we need to steal his pouch. But quite frankly, I need to play it safe. Right, we shall have that. Thank you very much. And we shall have that. You can keep all the rest. I'm not that mean. While we're at it. Enjoy your sleep. Right. Go and see Carl. We'll give him his money. And then we'll be able to get into the monastery with a writ. Tending we are Carl. Oh, sorry.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the writ.
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Goodbye.
So I now have to go and join the monastery. I'm not sure that sounds like fun, but it does seem to be the only option I have. I can't believe I'm doing that. I mean, see, I can't really go and see Sir Radzig and tell where we're up to because these people are watching me. If they see me going all the way down there, they might follow me and see me talking to Sir Radzig, and that's it, we'll blow up my cover. I'm gonna have to leave those two there. Can't be associated with them at all. Wow, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna join the monastery. Truth.